One of my clients was looking to buy some older Bordeaux, and he asked a very savvy question that I realized not all of you might know this, so I figured I'd share it today. So he asked me what older Bordeaux I have in stock, and after I told him my list, he asked the question, are they recently bottled from the winery? Now that is a really great question because some of you may not know that in Bordeaux, a lot of the winery will hold back a lot of library vintages and they will sell it later on. And when they do decide to sell it, a lot of the winery will rebottle, relabel, and make sure every bottle is in the perfect condition. So if you can find a bottle like those, the older Bordeaux that is being rebottled recently by the winery and shipped, they will be in the best condition. Now, the second tier, if you can find something like that, the second tier would be to buy it directly from friends, either from a negociant or importer, because those negociant importer will also buy en premier and hold back their wine for later releases. And when you do buy those, they're in original wood cases and the conditions are almost as good, if not just as good, as it being winery rebottled. So I'm just gonna show you two of the wines that he was asking about. They're both a little bit older, from the late 90s, 198, 199. So we're looking at 25, 26, and 27 years old wine. And look at the fill on that. That is like perfect condition. So is this bottle. Yeah, so you can tell both of these were, actually I bought both of these from the negociant in Bordeaux, so they had this in their cellar, in the original wood casing for however long they had it. So it's almost just as good as having a winery direct. But I couldn't tell you for sure when that bottle was actually bottled because it doesn't say on those older vintage. However, the even more savvy buyer will know that nowadays some of the best winery in Bordeaux are starting to implement this kind of a little QR code thing where if you scan it, it will give you the entire kind of data and tracking of where this bottle's been, when it was bottled, where it came from, and all that good information. So all that is just to say that not every old bottle of Bordeaux are created equal. And that's also why a lot of time online you will see an old bottle of Bordeaux having a huge range of price point. It is very different to have a bottle that look like this directly from the negociant or the winery in this condition versus a bottle, the same bottle that was released and it was sold and it was probably sitting in someone's cellar, or even worse, been through the hands of a few different owners. Those are not going to look like this. So I hope that helped. For next time you're looking for older Bordeaux, just be mindful of the condition and where the bottle are sourced from. If you find this information helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content just like this. Cheers!